Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all some news about my what's going on around here. But before I do, so make sure you stick around to hear my news. But before I do tell you my news, I wanted to tell you what I got in the mail yesterday. I'm so excited! Well, I got my package. I got my package yesterday, and it is so awesome. It's awesome. So, what I got in there, I want to tell y'all, okay? What I got in there is I don't want to open it because I'm going to go live on Facebook. And if you're not following me on Facebook, you should be because I do most of my stuff on there simple because that's basically what everybody's doing nowadays is doing Facebook. So that's why I post a lot of stuff on Facebook. A lot of people be all like, "Man, you post too much on Facebook," and I'm like, you know what? I don't care because everybody's going to see it eventually, and if they don't, well, it wasn't God's plan. But what I wanted to tell y'all about that is what's in my package. Okay, my package is got my coffee and my greens, which I'm drinking right now. And also, I have Thermal X. And if you are looking for a way to help you on your weight loss journey, I recommend you get that. Okay, now, but if you are looking for just simply because you are sick and tired of blending your veggies or blending stuff to make it, edible for your children or hiding stuff that way your children can eat, I recommend you get some greens because that is so good. What I do with my son is I pour it inside I put it because he drinks Crystal Light because of the fact that I don't want him having so much sugar. So I put greens inside his Crystal Light and I shake it up real good where it disappears and he won't see it. So he's still getting his greens. And another thing, what else we got is we have celery. Okay. So if you're tired of blending your celery, that way you can get all your benefits, we have some. Okay. Just go to my web site and I'll put it down below also. So, two things: follow me on Facebook and check out my website. We have all kinds of goodies on there. And we don't have just that, we even have facial stuff. So, make sure y'all check out that. Okay. But what I really wanted to come on here for is I have to have surgery. And a lot of people out there I know that struggle with surgery and stuff like that. But you know, whenever we try everything that we can, we shouldn't get discouraged whenever we have to end up getting into surgery. We maybe it's God's plan that we go through surgery, but that doesn't mean for you to give up. Okay. And that's why I am sharing this with you because maybe there's been millions of people out there that they end up having surgery and they just give up. They forget about everything. And I'm telling you now, you don't have to give up. Okay. You can keep on pushing yourself to do the things that you want to do in life. You could still do them, okay? Just because you have a little hiccup in your life doesn't mean that you have to quit what you do. You can still keep going and keep trying to do stuff that you love. Maybe you can't do it well like you usually do, but you still can do it. It's just going to take a little bit slower pace. And that's why I'm sharing this with you because I am somebody that is having a hard time with all this. And I have to be strong. And I know I have to be strong because before I had my accident, I was going to the gym. I was doing doubles at work. I was taking my kids out. Man, I was having the life. I felt like I was having the life. I was going to church whenever I could. And that's the reason why God said, you know what? Maybe you need to have a hiccup in your life because you're forgetting about me and I'm the one who put you there. And that's what happens in life is whenever um, you are living the life and you forget how you get there. Don't ever forget where you come from. Make sure that you are, if you're in a good position and you're doing your life, make sure you reach back and help other people join in so that way they can get where you are. Don't forget about others just because you begin to find what you're supposed to be doing in life. Okay? So don't ever think that, um, hey, I'm living this beautiful life. I don't have no worries, no nothing. Because let me tell you, once you feel that way, something's going to go in there and it's going to mess it up. And then it's not nobody's fault. It's just the way that God is. He's jealous. He's a jealous God. And he does not like you to forget about him. So we all need to quit trying to do stuff by ourselves and just reach up and ask for his help. Okay. And I know that for a fact because I done that. And now look at me. I'm going through a whole bunch of stuff, but you know what? I'm going to keep strong and I'm going to keep on asking God to forgive me and I'm going to keep on going. Even though I don't go to church, I still listen to the word of God and I still have my Bible here next to me and I'm still learning. Okay. Um, I can I know it's we're supposed to be going to church and everything because that's, God's house and everything. But nowadays, it's kind of hard to accept church because of all the things that are happening around it and the bad. But that doesn't mean to give up. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that are good and that teaches very awesome that you can even get on um, the internet and find people that are doing good. The church that I go to, I love that church, but I can't seem to get to going. And then something always happens. Like now my car messed up and now we're down to one car. So I can't get to church. And it's not because I don't want to go to church. It's because, and it's not saying that I can't go to church because there's all kinds of options. It's just, I don't know. Something in me is holding me back. And I don't know what it is, but I do stay home and I do listen to Joel, and then I listen to Jamila, and then I do the Word of God on YouTube too. And I'm still searching for the Word. I'm still trying to figure my life out, what my purpose is, and that's where we need to go. Instead of giving up right whenever we have surgery or giving up right whenever something bad happens, don't give up. There's still a purpose in there. There's still a reason why you're still sitting, you're still standing there. There's a reason why for all the stuff. Maybe it's because he's trying to show you to get closer to him. And that's what I'm using this. I'm using this for me because maybe I need to get closer to him. Maybe that's the reason why all this stuff is happening to me. But yes, I am going to be going in surgery for my arm. And soon I'll be going to find out getting an injection in my hip and doing therapy to find out if that's the reason why my back keeps giving out. I don't know. There's a lot of things in our bodies that we don't know about, and that's just us. We are not doctors. And then the doctors that are around us, some of them out there are like trying to really hurt us and don't help us because that's the reason why I'm in this place where I'm at right now is because of a doctor hurt me. And it's very sad whenever somebody hurts you and they don't want to take their responsibility. And here you are suffering. And there's a lot of people, like the place that I live in right now. I'm not going to name where I live, but to for me, I don't know why it is, but inside me, I feel like everybody dislikes me in this town because every time I try to do something or anything in this town, I feel like I'm getting shut down, and I feel like I'm not getting nowhere. And that's where I began to feel like I'm falling. But let me tell you, just because you feel like you're falling or everybody's against you doesn't mean to give up either. It means to keep going, to keep pushing, because obviously somehow in some way you will become something and you will find what you're here for. But let me tell you something too. Please pray. Please pray, because that's all he wants you. He wants to hear you. Okay? He wants to know that he's there. And he is there. Even though sometimes it feels like, man, is it real? Is it real? Should I believe in this? Should I? Yes, believe it. Because it's real. Because if there's a hell, and I know there is a hell, then there has to be a heaven. Okay? And right now we're living in hell. It's getting worse. It's like hell's coming up here on the earth. And we need to reach up to God, because he ain't going to come down unless he sees there's so many people out there that's really believing in him and really want him to be here to help us, to save us. So that's all I wanted to say. And please pray for me and hope that my surgery goes well. Um, and I'm praying that this helps me, because, man, I so want to get back to my usual workouts and stuff, which I can't do much workouts, but I'm still doing them because I need to lose my weight. Because I know if I have a big old weight, it's going to make my back worse. And I don't want to get worse. I want to get better. And that's what you should be thinking too for yourself. You don't want to get worse. You want to get better. So keep pushing yourself and keep trying. Okay, guys? All right. Bye. God bless you and have a blessed day.